Somewhere out there is a person with your exact talent, your age, your brain, your starting point, and in 300 days, one of you will be unrecognizable, while the other one is still making plans. The difference won't be motivation, luck, or genetics. It's a blueprint, and in the next few minutes, I'm handing you the whole thing, so are you willing to disappear for 300 days? Then let's begin. First, you need to understand what actually creates the gap. Because it's not what you think. Nobody falls behind in a day. You can't even see the split happening. Day 1 looks exactly like day 0. Day 30 still looks fine. That's the trap. The gap grows in silence, and by the time it's loud enough to hear, it's already 300 days deep. So here's how the silence works, and how to make it work for you instead of against you. Part 1. The invisible split. Every gap starts the same way. One tiny morning choice, repeated. A plane that leaves the runway just 1 degree off course lands in a different country. Your 1 degree is the first 60 minutes of your day. So here's the entire assignment for your first 30 days. Nothing else. 1. Fix your wake-up time. Same time, every day, weekends included. 2. Move for 10 minutes before you touch anything glowing. Walk, stretch, push-ups. Your body doesn't care. 3. Your phone stays dead until you've done one real thing. That's it. It will feel embarrassingly small. Good. It's supposed to, because you're not building habits yet. You're building evidence. Part 2. The compounding engine. By day 30, motivation is gone. Everyone's motivation is gone. This is where your identical twin starts negotiating with their alarm, and where you switch from willpower to systems. 3 of them. 1. Design your environment like you don't trust yourself, because you shouldn't. Remove one friction from the good habit, add one friction to the bad one. Gym bag packed at the door, apps buried in a folder called later. 2. Track the chain. One calendar, one X per day. Your only job is don't break the chain. 3. Define your minimum viable day. The version of your routine so small you could do it sick, sad, or exhausted. 10 push-ups, 1 page. Because 0 is the only real enemy, and your brain is keeping score of every single day you show up. Part 3. The identity flip. Then, somewhere around day 100, something strange happens. You stop trying to do the habit, and you start being the person. The gym stops being a task and becomes just, where you go. This is the flip almost nobody survives long enough to feel, and you can speed it up. First, change your sentence. Stop saying I'm trying to work out. Start saying I don't miss workouts. Your brain listens to how you describe yourself, and then it goes looking for proof. Second, audit your inputs. Mute 3 accounts that feed the old you. Add 2 that feed the new one. You become what you scroll, so scroll like it matters. Third, protect your boring. When people call your routine boring, that's not an insult. That's the sound of the gap opening. Part 4. The unfair zone. Now the silence ends. Around day 200, the gap becomes visible to everyone. Your focus is sharper. Your standards are higher. People start asking what changed, and you won't have a good answer, because the answer is Tuesday, 300 of them. But here's the warning almost nobody gives you. This is where winners quit, not from failure, from celebration. They see results, cash out early, and slide all the way back. So in the unfair zone, you do 2 things. Raise one standard by 10%, one more rep, one earlier hour, one harder project, and write it down. Document what's working, because in 300 days, you'll be the person someone else asks for the blueprint. Day 300. You wake up before the alarm. Your morning runs itself. The work that used to take you a week takes an afternoon, and when you pass a mirror, you catch yourself thinking something you've never thought before. I'd bet on that person. Meanwhile, somewhere out there, your identical twin is opening a new productivity app and making plans to start Monday. If you're building your own 300 days, stick around. I'm documenting every system, every experiment, and every mistake on this channel. Subscribe and build alongside me. Because here's the truth, the person with your exact talent already started. The gap is already growing, we in one direction or the other. In 300 days, you'll be standing on one of 2 cliffs, and the view is very, very different. The blueprint is in your hands now. Day 1 starts tomorrow morning. Or it doesn't. That part was never up to me.